Hi everybody, thank you for coming to my channel. Welcome. I wanted to take a minute to just walk through this Mermaid tarot I purchased today. It is a Llewellyn deck and it comes in one of these clamshell boxes. It's magnetic, so that's nice. It has this really good book that comes with it. It is fully illustrated and colored. I haven't gotten a chance to work with this yet. I just got it, but I wanted to kind of just do a quick walkthrough and take a look at it. And of course, if you're familiar with Llewellyn and their cardstocks, you'll know what this deck is like. People either love it or they hate it. Henry, apologize. I'm apologizing for the dogs here because they are absolutely ridiculous. But these are the card backs. I think they're gorgeous. And I'm a Cancer, so this watery energy really appeals to me. There's the Fool. The Magician. That is just really pretty, I think. Look at all these little fish swimming up around that. She's making stuff happen. Yeah, and you might hear heavy breathing from the dogs because they're running around here being ridiculous. Buddha likes to come up here and breathe on me, and Henry and Newman and Gus think that they have to chase after the goats and bark at the chickens. This is a gorgeous lover's card. I love that, looking in the mirror. You know, I mean, just falling in love with yourself. Maybe. It's kind of what it looks like. I don't know. I'll be interested to read the book and to see what it says. Now, this horse here is like, for the Chariot, it's like a seahorse, but not a seahorse. Strength, removing that net from that, looks like a sperm whale. The Hermit. And the Wheel. The Hanged Man. Wow. And now the roosters are going to start singing. Death. Oh, wow. There's a lot to that. Yeah, this book and I are going to have to get acquainted. Temperance. That is a really cool Temperance card. It's like magic flowing from one shell to the other. The Devil. There's a lot to this deck. Initially, I thought that this was just going to kind of be like super fluffy, Little Mermaid type. But there's a lot going on here. Oh, that star card is gorgeous, isn't it? The Moon. And she's singing. Wow, that sun. That is really cool. Judgment. Oh, look. They're in bubbles. She's come out of a bubble here. The sky is swirling. That's cool. The World. Ace of Cups. Two of Cups. Now, if she had red hair, that would really give me Little Mermaid vibes. I like that. The Four of Cups. That's interesting. And she's bringing him another. Wow. Oh, those dogs, they just can't not bark. I don't know what Justice was doing smack dab in the middle of that, but we'll go with it. Oh, look at that. She's got the... This is just so playful. I mean, this is the Six of Cups, you know, is... yeah, I can see it. That's great. The 7. Oh, my. Wow. And I don't think this is picking it up as well, but I mean, the artwork here and here is just breathtaking. It's beautiful. You can just almost hear the waves lapping. Oh, there's the page. Wow. Now we're into the wands. That's cool. 3. Oh, I like that. That's interesting because this is the 5 of Wands where you typically see 5 boys or young men, and it looks like they're sparring or battling with their wands, but they certainly don't appear to be working together. These boys seem like they are really working towards the same goal. That's interesting. Wow. This really is a pretty deck. You know, once I opened it and I looked through it briefly earlier, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know if I'm really going to care much for this deck. Okay, we're not focusing very well. There we go. But I really do like this deck. Now that I'm walking through it like this, I think I really do like it. I'm trying to keep the glare off here. Beautiful page. Wow, that queen is gorgeous, isn't she? Just feels so Hawaiian. The king. Man, look at his tats. Now we're into the pentacles. Oh, look at that. The hair. Standing on top of a fish that's jumped out. No, nonetheless. Pretty cool. Okay. Focus. There we go. The 7. Oh, wow. They look like they're expecting. I didn't know that that's how mer children happened. I didn't know if it was like where they lay eggs, like fish or... Okay. That is really pretty. There's a lot happening in there too. In this Eight of Pentacles. Huh. Okay. Wow. And the 10. All these different generations together. Yep, there's my rooster Derek. The Knight. Oh, isn't she beautiful? Wow. And we're getting some glare. Sorry, guys. Ooh, I don't know if you heard that, but I have a very vicious dog right here. He's probably about 6 pounds. The Two of Swords. That's an interesting take on the Two of Swords for sure. And does this guy have scaly legs instead of a fin? That's interesting. I wonder. As I've said, that book and I are going to get acquainted. Oh, that is so sad. Yeah, I definitely feel a Three of Swords sentiment here. Oh my. 4. Look at all the animals that have come to just sit and be with her. Wow. Okay, the 5. Oh, this one's been injured. Got an owie. The penguin's there kind of patting him on the head and saying, it's all right, buddy. The 6 of Swords. Huh. There's just kind of an interesting take on some of these. I like this. This is going to add yet more layers to my tarot knowledge once I get into that book and start playing with these cards. That is just so pretty. I mean, it's sad, but it's really pretty. And more glare. Welcome to my world of glare. 9 of Swords. Look at that. Look at this, like, that mer person kind of clawing up that wall there. This is kind of the nightmare card. Wow. Okay. 10 of Swords. Oh, and look. I hadn't noticed this before. I just noticed the guy and the swords in his back. But he's... his spirit, or maybe his spirit guide. Somebody's up there. Newman, I know that you're tough, but for real. You know what? I have this dog that's probably 6 pounds, and he is barking at this cow that is way bigger than he is. Yes, he's very tough. You know how little dogs are. The Knight of Swords. Focus. Okay. The Queen of Swords. So I guess this deck is not quite as Disney. And I'm glad that it's not. Okay, so that is the Mermaid Tarot. And it is by Lisa Robertson and illustrated by Julie Dillon. I really like this deck. I really, really do. And it's going to be one of those that, because it's a Llewellyn deck, it's going to be one that shuffles really well. Here, let me give it a good shuffle real quick. Oh, isn't that satisfying? And of course, I'm throwing cards everywhere. First shuffle for that deck, you guys. All right, thank you for watching, guys.